Love that song. It's perfect for this video. Hi everyone, it is me, Mr. Adams, and I'm here today to show everyone how they can submit a selfie portrait to us for the yearbook and for their school ID badge. This is for students and staff who were not present on our school picture days this year to have their photo taken and got their ID badge or to be in the yearbook. So of course COVID-19 has presented many different unique situations to us, and this is just one of the many ways we are working with the many resources we have and tools that we have to make sure that there is a sense of normalcy as much as possible that we can. Our yearbook company, Walworth, has created this awesome program that will allow students and staff to submit a selfie portrait to us for the yearbook and for their ID. This process can be followed both on a computer and on a cell phone. So you can do it either or. So I'm going to be using a computer because for the sake of this example, but the same exact steps can be followed on any cell phone. Okay, any cell phone that has, of course, a camera on it. So my friends, the first thing you're going to do is go to this website. I'm going to type it up here in the search bar. It's tinyurl.com/NE, like Northeast, Selfies 2021, all one word. Okay, it's going to take you to our Northeast High School Selfie Portrait Submission landing page. Okay, here it looks just like this. Okay, and as the instructions say right here, enter your ID number, student number, employee number. If you are a student, you will enter your student ID. If you are a staff member, you're going to enter your P number without the P. Okay, you're going to enter your P number without the P, and be sure to include any zeros that are at the beginning. Okay, so again, students, you will put in your student number. Staff will put in their P number without the P, including any zeros that are at the beginning of your number. Okay, once you have that typed in, go ahead and hit start. It's going to ask to confirm that you are the person that our system has associated with that number. Okay, so go ahead and put, yep, that's me, I'm Alexander Adams, and of course yours will say your name. The next page we're brought to is this clarifying page to show everyone what an acceptable selfie portrait looks like. Okay, an acceptable selfie portrait looks like what we see right here on the left-hand side. Okay, smack dab in the middle, from the chest up, perfect example of a selfie portrait. Bad examples, and what will be denied if you submit it as such, is the following over here to the right. These are all examples of bad selfies. Okay, so don't be taking your selfies like this. Okay, you want to be like the guy on the left, not the guy on the right. Alrighty? So, take a second to review those different photos and just make sure that you're in a spot that has good lighting, nothing crazy in the background, and you'll be able to successfully take this photo and not have to worry about it getting denied. And myself and admin will be reviewing these photos and denying and accepting them as we see fit. So remember to follow school dress code. Remember to try to look as nice as possible. Okay, and this is for underclassmen and staff. Alrighty. The really important message here is by submitting a photo, you grant your school the right to reproduce it in ID cards, the yearbook, and for other customary school purposes. Please review your photo carefully. Your school, yearbook company, H5.ID, and its teammates assume no responsibility for the content of submitted photos. Okay? So we're trusting you guys to submit appropriate photos that are going to be good for the yearbook. Okay? So once you've reviewed this page and you think you're good to go, you're going to hit ready to begin, you're going to hit the Start button. The next page, you may see a pop-up window that's going to ask for your permission to gain access to your laptop's camera, webcam, or your phone's camera. All you do is hit OK. And then depending on what web browser you're using, what phone you're using, it may ask you again. So go ahead and hit allow. So I'll give permission and then hit allow. Give it a sec to load, and a new page is going to pull up here. Give it a sec. It's loading. Boop, 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 boop. And again, depending on your Wi-Fi strength, depending on what web browser you're using, it may take a little bit. Perfect. Okay. Now, when finally pops up, it's very important to pay attention to this little design that's on your screen. This should be your eye line. So your eyes and your chin should fit just like that. So give it a big old smile. And if you want to zoom in or zoom out, you can. And then you just hit the little camera button right here. Okay. Be sure you're looking at the webcam when you click the camera icon. Boom. Processing. Bam. Bam. Awesome. Okay. If you want to retake it, you can. I want to retake mine. It brings you back. Turns your camera back on. You may have to give it permission once more. Okay. Give it a sec. Now, if you're someone who doesn't have access to a camera, a webcam, whether it's on your phone or whether it's on your computer, you do have the chance to submit a selfie taken on a different device that just happens to be saved to your computer. Perfect. Okay. Love it. So if I like it, you hit looks good. If you want to pick another, okay, if you want to select a photo that is not being taken by the system, a photo you took previously that you think is going to be acceptable, you can hit pick another, and you can browse your computer for that photo that you've saved. Okay, I'm going to head and hit looks good, and bam, that's it. You successfully submitted your photo to us, and we'll be reviewing them as we get them. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me, alexander.adams@browardschools.com. We look really forward to seeing your submissions. And really important here, the deadline right now is going to be February 14th. Yes, that is Valentine's Day. So by Valentine's Day, we're needing to get everyone who did not get their photo taken during our school picture days to submit a selfie portrait to us. So please make sure you do that. It'd be really helpful. And you don't want to be forgotten forever. So make sure that you're in the yearbook so you don't get forgotten forever. Okay? Thank you guys so much. You guys have a good one. Adios.